In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the function called create PDFs. And I've highlighted the entire function here. So this function has several major parts. The first part that we'll look at is this set of information here. This is really just the part of the function that is getting everything ready, right? So it's really kind of organizing everything in the script. So the first thing it does is it finds the active spreadsheet, which is the spreadsheet that we've opened, and then it looks for the sheet that has the merge data name, and it looks at that document and it really goes through the entire document, and it's looking for a couple of things. The first thing that it's doing is it's looking in the document link column, right? So this header, it's looking for the header document link, and it's looking for a header in there, right? So it needs a URL in there, actually. So it's looking in there to see if there's a URL, and it's also looking at the PDF header and making sure that there's nothing in that row as well. And then finally it's saying, okay, when we create the PDFs, we're going to put it in this folder with this folder ID. And so it really just is kind of organizing the entire document. It also will log out if there's a required column that's not found in the document. So it'll tell you that that column's not found. And then the next part is it really wants to go through the entire sheet and look. It says I equals 2, which is basically saying let's look at the second row. We want to skip the header. And then it's going and finding information in the last row. So it's really getting the list of all of the rows that it's going to perform the next part of the function on, right? And so so there are a couple of if statements in here, and essentially it's really deciding what to do in here, right? So it's looking for that PDF column and seeing if anything's in there, and it's also looking in the document link column. So it's looking for a link in there and a PDF. And if it has the right values in there, it's going to go through the rest of the constants here, right, to do what it needs to do. And basically what it needs to do is it needs to essentially just say, hey, constant PDF blob is create a PDF, and constant PDF name is get the document name, and at the end of that add .pdf to it, so we know that it's a PDF file. And it goes through each of the rows to make sure that if it has the document link as a yes, and it has a blank or an empty or null cell for the PDF column, then it's going to create the PDF. And it's going to go through that entire process until it gets to the end, and it's going to give you a logger note or a note on the screen, a little pop-up that says PDF creation process finished. And that's the entire process for the PDF creation.